Hello and welcome to Vision Television. I am Pranav Prakhar. Let's take a look at newspaper headlines published from Delhi today. First, the Times of India. The lead story says, Trump issues new travel ban, drops Iraq. The United States President Donald Trump on Monday signed a revised executive order banning migrants from 6 mostly Muslim countries from coming to US for 90 days. The new order aimed at improving on the ban in January that was blocked by judiciary, drops Iraq from the list of countries that include Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, Syria and Yemen. But it is very interesting how Pakistan has not been in that list, because all the terror, including 9/11 terror, was found to be a handiwork developed in Pakistan. So watch out Pakistan for being part of that list, though Pakistan is not there right now. Modi hits top gear as UP campaign enters last stretch. Visits Varanasi for 3 days in a row. 26/11 was cross-border terror, ex-Pak NSA. So there, cupboard is open and skeleton tumbling out of Pakistan's security apparatus and their nefarious attempt of terrorizing and terrorism that they are spreading through India. Pakistan's former National Security Advisor Mahmood Ali Durrani reiterated his stand on Monday that 26/11 attack on Mumbai was a classic example of cross-border terrorism as it was carried out by Pakistan-based group. What more endorsement you need from Pakistan coming from ex-Pak NSA, National Security Advisor there. Moving ahead, try plan to make Wi-Fi cheaper, widely available. In another story, Rishikesh yoga gurus have China in a twist. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's International Yoga Day boost has given rise to lot of yoga teachers in thousands now working in China. Rishikesh, believed by many to be the yoga capital of India, is also emerging as one of the big export of yoga teacher to Southeast Asia as well as China, where demand for yoga is at an all-time high. An estimated 1,500 Indian yoga teachers, for instance, are believed to be teaching in China. Of these, 70 to 80% hail from Rishikesh and Haridwar region. Consulting, yoga is growing rapidly in China, with the number of people involved in its practice rising from 4 million in 2009 to 10 million in 2014. Long UP battle draws to close. The final bugle is now closed. Everybody is waiting for the voting to begin day after. 17-year-old die after being hit by speeding car in Delhi. DU to add new courses this academic year. So all those aspirants from India who wants to apply for Delhi University courses, so watch out. There are 63 affiliated colleges from this academic session. After its Executive Council approved on 28 a proposal for introduction of new subjects. Ohio man stalks Indian families, post video on stealing of job. So the racism and hate crime and all that pressure being built up on the Indians in America is on the rise. But who should be blamed? Is it Trump's rhetoric, or is it the citizens of USA who are now stalking Indian families? In last week, 2 Indians were killed in hate crime. Why didn't you stick to promise on deposit deadline? Supreme Court to government. The center's move to go back on its promise of extending the date of deposit of demonetization on 2 notes to 31st March 27 came under scanner, with the Supreme Court asking the government to file its response to petition challenging its move. The bench headed by Chief Justice J.S. Khair gave government time till Friday to the petition filed by companies and individuals contending the specified banknote ordinance promulgated on December 13, 2016, penalizing those who deposited bank 500 and 1,000 notes after December 31st. Moving ahead to the Indian Express, ground falls silence. Now it is up in the air. Campaign ends for last phase of voting in Uttar Pradesh. 40 seats are up for grab, and in Manipur on March 8th, where the elections are scheduled. 15 years later, Ibobi Singh grapples with X Factor, BJP in Manipur. Moving on to the Hindu newspaper, Babri case. Supreme Court questioned discharge of Advani and others. Modi bleeds in Varanasi as campaigning ends. Last phase of polling in UP to be held tomorrow. Pakistan-based group were behind 2008 Mumbai attack. Former NSA of Pakistan, Durrani, however, says government, ISI not involved. So that's all we have in the English newspaper dailies published from Delhi. Before we move on to business dailies, let's take a small break and don't go away. We'll be back shortly.
हिंदी और अंग्रेजी में ताज़ा तरीन खबरों के लिए सुने तरंग ऑनलाइन रेडियो। भारतवंशियों से जुड़े तरंग ऑनलाइन रेडियो के संग। सुनते रहिए तरंग डिवोशनल, आध्यात्मिक की बातें। देश दुनिया की खबरों के लिए लॉग ऑन करें हमारा वेबसाइट www.pmipl.in। आप सुन रहे हैं तरंग डिवोशनल, आध्यात्म से जुड़े।
Welcome back. Let's take a look at Business Daily's headlines published from Delhi today. Singh brothers must seek High Court nod to sell assets. Court directs duo to furnish details of unencumbered assets in order to ascertain they have enough fund to cover Dyachi Sankyo award. The Delhi High Court told former Ranbaxy promoters Malvinder and Shivender Singh that they will have to seek its permission before selling of their encumbered assets. That could complicate reported plan to sell stake in companies such as Fortis Healthcare and their Religare unit, although the court didn't pass any outright injunction against such an exercise. India among top 3 mobile market for Netflix. India has emerged as one of the Netflix's 3 largest mobile phone markets around the world, the video streaming services CEO said, adding that the US company wants to set up a full-fledged office here, invest in creating content and open up more payment platform for consumers. So the whole entertainment and news and consumption and video consumption is now moving on mobile. That's a big news. NCLT says Mistry company not qualified to challenge Tata. National Company Law Tribunal NCLT. Petitioners don't have required 10% stake. NCLT to decide today if it will grant waiver. Moving ahead to the Mint newspaper. Again, the NCLT Mistry petition is not maintainable. The National Company Law Tribunal on Monday ruled that Mistry family firms are not qualified to file a petition alleging mismanagement of Tata Sons Limited and operation of minority shareholder. Government to frame policy for all electric future, setting standard specifications for electric vehicles on agenda at meeting this week that will have top ministers in attendance. Indian women earn 25% less than man. Women in India earn 25% less than man, providing that gender continues to be significant parameter in determining salaries in the country, according to Monster Salary Index on Gender for 2016. While men earned a median gross hourly salary of rupees 345.8, while women earned just 259.8 in 2016. Why Geo 2021 vision doesn't make sense. So that's all we have in this edition of Newspaper Analysis published from Delhi. Till we come back again tomorrow, it's goodbye from Pranav Prakhar.